What's up? What's up? What's up,
I
everybody?
just looked at
Okay,
my
I'm
YouTube.
sorry for that. This is a very excited, jubilant DoorDash. I mean, sorry, a DoDash. This is your girl, Tezra. You're a mental chiropractor where I help you to realign your mind because only when you realign your mind can you really, truly be liberated and empowered. And that's what I'm here to help us do. A lot of our minds, the majority of our minds are seized and they are coded, they are programmed, and we are not thinking with our own sovereign minds. We are thinking with other people's minds, and how they want us to think, how they want us to believe, and how they want us to operate in this world. But if you want to take back the true power of your life and plop yourself back down into the driver's seat of your life, then my loves, you have to take back control of your mind. So the mental chiropractor, that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to realign your mind. And speaking of realigning your mind, it's people like Dodash, it's people like Umar and others, but those two are the ones that's dominating my YouTube for now. But it's great because it's serving me, because when I talk about realigning the mind, it means for us to be able to look at things in a very objective way, and for us to apply critical thinking to what we are seeing, because critical thinking is crucial to common sense. So if we take in the information and stop allowing emotions to be manipulated and controlled, and then that colors how we see things, and we're not able to see things for what they are, for how they're truly being presented, that is the goal of realigning your mind. So I just want us to look here at DoDash. I have, here's a confession. I did unsubscribe just because, like, I'm not totally against DoDash. I'm not. I'm going to just go out there, jump out there and say that I'm not against DoDash. But her strategies, her tactics are questionable. They are questionable. Just like a couple days ago, she talked about how she couldn't pay for her. We're going to get into this, but let me say this now, and then we're going to follow up with this video here. So a couple days ago, she had a video that was entitled, My Breaks Are Going Out and I Don't Have the Money for It. But then right before that video, she had a video saying that she is now reading what is it called? The Man from Babylon? Shit, I may have it on my bookshelf. But anyway, she is reading that book, and one of the tenets, one of the teachings from that book is to pay yourself first. So she said that within the first week and a half, and when you pay yourself 10% of what you're earning. You pay yourself 10% of what you're earning. So her first week and a half, she said that she said, y'all, I looked at my bank account, and you can look on her channel to see it. And she said, y'all, I looked at my bank account and I had saved $1,000 already. Well, I don't know if she didn't realize that she just told on herself. Because if you say I saved $1,000 already, then bitch, that means you made $10,000. So why don't you have the money to pay for your breaks? Even if you had to spend $1,000 to ship out your products, then that means you got $8,000 left. If you made 10 G's, you put 1,000, you have put away accumulatively 1,000 in the bank. That left you 9, and if you had to spend $1,000 on shipping for your products, that left you 8. Why in the fuck do you not have enough money for your breaks a day later? And this is what I need you. I'm not telling y'all not to be for her, but I'm telling y'all to be informed. I'm telling y'all not to be so blinded by what is being presented to you in the form of woe is me, in the form of underdog, in the form of pity me. You have to set that aside. Set your emotions aside, because what is happening is your emotions are being manipulated. And when your emotions are being manipulated, you cannot look at things objectively. All right, sorry about that. I had to take a phone call, as you heard at the end. But anyway, so I'm just saying that I'm not trying to turn anyone against DoDash. I'm not trying to even turn anyone against from Umar. What I'm trying to get us to understand is to look at it from a clear lens. Because if you look at it from a clear lens, then I don't see how you cannot see that this is a scam, that you're being swindled, that you're being hoodwinked and bamboozled. But if your emotions are being manipulated like they are, then that's something different. Okay, so for DoDashes, because this is about DoDash, this is not about Jermaine. Was that his name? Jermaine Shoemaker? This is not about Jermaine. This is about DoDash. So I'm gonna keep it on DoDash. So for all of you DoDashers, if you just take what I said earlier into consideration, she talked about reading The Man from Babylon, and she talked about one of his teachings is to pay yourself first 10%. And then she said, y'all, in a week and a half, I saved $1,000. So y'all, if you use your God-given minds to be able to deductive reason, then you know that $1,000 is 10% of $10,000. And if she also said that she spent $1,000 on sending product out, then that left her $9,000. And then she said that, now she specified that her front brakes was $1,000. I'm like, well, fuck, what kind of car are you driving? What kind of car are you door dashing in, where only your front brakes cost you $1,000? Bitch, are you driving in a Tesla? Are you driving in a, what's the truck? A Cybertruck? Like, what car are you door dashing in? Anyway, I digress. So, okay, so your front brakes, as she specified, is that's $8,000. So DoDash, I'm sorry, the paying herself is $1,000. To ship her products is $1,000, so you got $8,000 left. You got your rent, you got your carpet, your bitch, you got enough for your brakes. That's my point. So you don't have to go out here. Listen, like I said before, and I don't think I posted this video because I was like, I'm done with DoDashing, but I'm going to say it here. Get back to what you were doing. Listen, you can encourage people. You can be a motivational speaker without putting yourself in the place of a pity position. Like, you can. You would be way more effective if you were to come from a position of power, come from a position of, you know what, I'm not sure how this is going to work out, but y'all are going to take this journey with me to see how it all works in my favor, and I never have to worry about anything. That's where you should be coming from. That's empowerment. But your people, I'm going to read some comments. Your people are definitely aligning themselves with you, or resonating with you from a place of disempowerment. But you know what? I'm not going to delay this anymore. We're just going to look at this video.
I've just looked at my YouTube revenue for this month. Y'all, I have been monetized since September 2024. And I had so many people telling me it won't last. You know,
the title of this video is OMG, I'm monetized. Can't believe I'm making $3,000 a month on YouTube. So why the fuck did you need people to donate to you for your rent? For your car? Somebody please explain this to me. This video right here says, OMG, I'm monetized. Bitch, you already knew you were monetized. You knew you were monetized starting September 2024. You just said it. So why all of a sudden is this something new? Like, you're putting this out here like it's something new. Oh my God, I'm monetized. Can't believe I'm making $3,000 a month on YouTube. Y'all, for those of y'all who donated, if y'all don't see how she is just basically putting egg on your face right in front of you, just slathering it all over you. I'm making $3,000 a month on YouTube, but I needed y'all to help me with my rent and my car note. and then listen to the squealing pig of the fake enthusiasm.
You won't be making that kind of money. You know, I don't know. They were just saying stuff. But y'all, I have been consistent, and I have been showing up, and I have been keeping going, and I have not given up. I'm so grateful.
Y'all, you think that's authentic? You don't think that's a character? You don't think that's too much? You don't think that that's a persona? Y'all, that is not authentic. I'm here to tell you, as an actor, that is not authentic. As a trained actor, that is not authentic.
My YouTube revenue is, oh my God, could I reach $3,000 before the end of the month? That would be great. Let me tell y'all something. I used to have this dream, like, I would say like 10 years ago, that I wanted to make $3,000 a month on YouTube. And then I was like, what, girl, please? Y'all, I am making about $3,000 a month on YouTube. This is
If she's making $3,000 a month on YouTube, she's door dashing, and she has a hair care product. Why did y'all send her money? Don't y'all see that y'all just got hoodwinked and bamboozled? Why did you send her money? DoorDash is clocking at least $8,000 a month. I'm gonna say $6,000. At least $6,000 a month. She could pay for her rent and her car in 1 week, and still got 3 weeks left in the month. But y'all keep falling for it. Y'all keep falling for the okie doke, and then y'all want to call people who are simply pulling out the common sense perspective haters. I think you probably need to figure out what a hater actually is, because it ain't that.
so, oh gosh, okay, calm down.
Yes, calm down.
I always knew I was different, y'all. I always knew I was different. Literally, when I came out the womb, I always knew I was different because I never fit in. I never fit in.
She just said literally when she came out the womb. How many of y'all remember when you came out the womb?
For this month, y'all, I have been monetized since September 2024, and I had so many people telling me it won't last. You know, you won't be making that kind of money. You know, I don't know. They were just saying stuff. But y'all, I have been consistent, and I have been showing up, and I have been keeping going, and I have not given up. I'm so grateful. My YouTube revenue is, oh my God, could I reach $3,000 before the end of the month? That would be great. Let me tell y'all something. I used to have this dream, like, I would say like 10 years ago, that I wanted to make $3,000 a month on YouTube. And then I was like, what, girl, please? Y'all, I am making about $3,000 a month on YouTube. This is so, oh gosh, okay, calm down. I always knew I was different, y'all. I always knew I was different. Literally, when I came out the womb, I always knew I was different because I never fit in. I never fit in. And I tried to, and I used to ask God, why don't people like me? Why don't I fit in? And then, you know, I was like, okay, maybe because I don't have certain clothes and certain shoes. Maybe because my hair's not done.
God did not say that. Stop lying, bitch. Stop lying. God did not say that. God will tell you not to worry about why you don't fit in. God will tell you to know who you really are. Because if you know who you really are, you fit in anywhere you go. Because you are indeed me. So, God didn't tell you it's about the clothes you wear, about how you look, what your size is. She ain't say none of that. So stop the cap.
Maybe because I don't have money. I don't have the Jabot jacket and the Louis Vuitton shoes and the high-end stuff, and I just never fit in. The cool kids never liked me. The cute guys never wanted me. And it made me feel some type of way. But this lady stopped me in the store one day. We were just having a conversation. And she just stared at me. And she tilted her head and she said, keep that personality. It's going to take you far in life.
Yes. Can you just let your personality fund your life and not take your personality to manipulate other people to fund your lifestyle? Trust your personality, Dash. You have what it takes. You don't need to put clickbait titles on your videos. Use your authenticity to get the views, to keep your popularity, to keep your position on YouTube. Because let me tell you something, there are a lot of YouTubers who are campaigning for you to be removed off this platform because you are inauthentic. So get back to doing what you were doing before and get off of this struggling streamer, woe is me, pity party type of content. You don't have to. You don't have to do this. You can leave that for somebody else. You've already built your brand. People already know who you are. Stop tainting and tanking your reputation.
And it just stuck with me. And you wonder why I keep showing up. Even though I got a lot of haters, even though people are making videos about me, you wonder why I keep showing up? Because there's something different about me. There's a light that shines on the inside of me. And people used to call me crazy. This guy told this girl, I don't know who the guy was, but it was me and my friend. We were walking to the bus stop. And he looks at her and he was like, is she on crack? I'm like, what? He was like, something wrong with her? I'm like, what do you mean? Like, no. She was like, no, ain't nothing wrong with her. That's just how she is. People never understood me. But I was just always this, I don't know. I just like to have fun. I like to laugh. And I brought that over to YouTube. And I always wanted my YouTube to do good. And I always wanted, anyway, I'm just rambling. I just want to say thank you so much. I just want to thank you for accepting my personality. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for following me on this journey. I always felt like I was different, and I just felt like I needed to put it out there in some type of way. And it's attracting people who it needs to attract and repelling those who it needs to repel. But it's just so funny because all my life I've repelled people. But then I look at those people that I repel, and not that they were bad, it's just I was definitely different. I was definitely different. I wasn't smoking the weed. I wasn't doing the crazy stuff. I wasn't at the parties getting high and drunk and stuff like that. And those are the people that really didn't like me. People who just I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to say oh God, I'm sounding so judgmental, but I'm not. Like, I like the parties. I like to have a little drinky drink, but I always wanted to be a part of that crowd, and it's like they never accepted me. And so, but I'm so grateful that I have an audience here on YouTube who y'all understand me. Girl, all these people that don't like me, it's just interesting to me, and I just really show up.
Stop it, Dash. Stop putting it like people just don't like you. People, it's not that they don't like you. They don't like what you're doing. Stop trying to out people who are seeing your tactics and seeing what you really are about. Stop doing that. Stop demonizing those people. Because what they're doing is they're counteracting or counterbalancing what you, my love, are doing. See, when you're authentic, nobody comes for you. It's when you're inauthentic that you get the people who see you and it's like, nah, not here, not here. Yeah, you gon' fill my bags on this one because I'm gonna call you out. And I'm gonna call you out and fill my bags while I'm doing it. AKA Derek Syndicate TV, aka Ringo, aka Jay Speaks, aka Brittany. What's her last name? Biner, Brittany. I'm gonna find her name and I'll put it in the description. But yeah, like we're just all like, it's not that we don't want you to win. Stop trying to paint yourself as if you are the ultimate underdog, because you're not. You're not. You were a big girl. You lost 100 pounds. You're gaining your weight back. Which, you know, for the people who follow you, should be a red flag. Like, why are you gaining your weight back? And there's nothing wrong with gaining your weight back. But if you were doing the upstanding thing and an honest thing, I don't think that you would be stressed out and emotionally eating. Unless there's something medical going wrong, but you haven't said that. But stop pitting yourself as if you are somebody that everybody just hates. So that a lot of the other people who don't truly fit in, and what they do fit in, they just don't realize that they do, that they will take your side and just throw singles at you like you're at, what's one of those famous clubs in New York? Thrashers. Is that what they called it? Anyway, my point is just stop it.
Happy, excited, delighted, and I'm just grateful. I'm grateful. I'm sorry if I'm too happy. I'm sorry if I'm too excited about life. I'm sorry if I'm too positive.
Stop! Stop. See, this is how I know when somebody's truly not in tune or truly not walking the walk. Because that person knows that they don't have to apologize for a goddamn thing. They don't have to apologize for who they truly are. Y'all, this is manipulation at its finest, on the most subtle of levels. But if you are not awakening, then you would get sucked into this. You would get sucked into this at Victoria Ruth 8. You would get sucked into this at shaman_E and all her other fans and dodashers. You would get pulled in. And I'm not telling you not to root for her. What I'm telling you is to listen on a deeper level, so you could see and discern what's worthy of rooting and what's worthy of a side eye.
Positive. I'm sorry if I'm telling you, hey, you're more than a 9-to-5 job. I apologize if you feel like I'm just too awkward and quirky and goofy, and I don't know. I just like being me. I just like being me, and I just like being me, and I'm sharing that, and it's paying off. And thank you. 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 Okay. You know, I turn a lot of people off.
I'm sorry, she's annoying. She's annoying as fuck. She does turn people off because it's inauthentic. You don't turn people off because you're authentic. The reason why you turn people off, Dodash, is because you're inauthentic and annoying as fuck.
With that scream and all this goofiness and this happiness, I don't know. I'm like a 2-year-old. And it's okay. I don't mind that. Like, it keeps me sane, and I'm 43 years old. Come on now. Like, I act like a 3-year-old, and I love it. And I apologize if it's too much. I love who.
Stop it. Because all you want people to say is, girl, you don't have to apologize. Just be who you are. All you want is validation. That's the only thing you want, DoorDash, is validation. Honey, love, you have to find validation within yourself. I'm not saying that it is wrong for people to externally validate you, but you can live off of the external. You have to take that external and allow it to inform your journey to the internal, because the internal is where all the magic happens. Your validation has to happen internally, and then when it clicks and bolts itself into place internally, you don't need any other validation outside of that. All you need to do is ask the universe, supreme divine power, whatever it is that you want to call it, because it is truly that which cannot be named. Ask for validation from that, and you'll get it in all kind of ways, not from the superficial ways that you're doing it here.
Who I am, and thank you. Okay, that's it. All right, I gotta go pick up these 2 Target orders. Like, okay, I love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for understanding me. Thank you for not listening to the people making the crazy videos about me. They don't know me. They're just making up stuff. They have never met me before. Anyway, who cares about them? I'm obviously I'm doing something that is triggering them, and maybe it's a good thing.
What's triggering them is the lies, is the manipulation. Yo, this is just about damn near laughable at this point. They're on to you, DoorDash. They're on to you. God damn.
I don't know. Whatever. I'm gonna be me. I love y'all.
It's not a mystery. You ain't got to be all flummoxed about it, because it ain't a mystery. If you would just listen to yourself, perhaps, just listen to yourself.
Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for resubscribing, because a lot of y'all have resubscribed. Okay, that's it. Rambling. Gotta go. I love y'all. Let's go. Let's keep going. Keep being you. Keep showing up. Because I'm telling you, anybody who is against you, baby, it's fuel. Okay. All right. Gotta go. I love y'all.
Okay.
Y'all.
Stop. Pause. I can't take any more pig squealing. And I know I have a squeaky voice as well, but the pig squealing, I cannot. So I'm going to wrap up this video here. But what I am just going to put out there is that I am not against DoorDash. I don't think there was somebody else. It wasn't Jay Speaks. It was somebody else's video. But anyway, nobody is really against DoorDash. I mean, maybe Derek from Syndicate Video, maybe he is, but I'm not even sure. But really and truly, it's about DoorDash. If you really want to be a motivator, you do it in an authentic way. Like, seriously, honestly. Do it in an authentic way. Because Tony Robbins, Mel Robbins, Les Brown, Zig Ziglar, Napoleon Hill, Brene Brown, all of these people are motivational speakers. But they all come from a very genuine place. And beloved, the place that you're coming from is disingenuous. And that's why you're being called on it and being blasted for it. So I would just take a deep introspect and maybe start again. Anyway, y'all, this is Tezra. You're a mental chiropractor. I'm here to help you realign your mind so that you can actually attain and tap into that true inner power and true liberation. We are tuned in, trapped. We are tuned in, tapped in, but never trapped in. And one of these traps is being trapped into these struggle streamers like DoorDash, like the other guy, Dante, whatever his name is, and Umar. So we are tuned in, tapped in, but never trapped in. So this is Tezra. And I am going to sign off here, and I see y'all on the next video. Peace.